Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa, and I'll be your host, Shiga. How are you guys doing? Happy weekend. How have how's your weekend? How's your Valentine's Day? Go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself and you did not restrict or limit the love to just your romantic relationships. I hope you extended the love to your family members, your friends and relatives, guys. Anyways, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. Thank you so much for all that you do for us on Gusto TV Africa. Your comments, your shares. Thank you so much. We are so much. And without further ado, let's get right into the news for the morning, guys. First on the news, we have Burna Boy. Odogo himself. You guys remember that throughout last week, everyone knew Burna Boy's name was on everyone's lips. Why? Because Chloe got into the nominee list for the International Artist of the Year on the Edis Award, guys, and everybody was there clamoring and saying, how did that happen? In fact, this song that got her into the list, we've not heard about it. We don't even know about the song. So how did this happen? Definitely it's through Burna Boy's influence. And amidst all of this, people were also saying that it seems Burna Boy is using this Chloe babe for PR and the rollout of his album that is coming. No signs of weakness, guys. We really did not know that all of that, we're still child's play, as Burna Boy has now gone ahead to start, the rollout plan for the album No Signs of Weakness. And guys, it's not even a joke at all. He started with removing his pictures from, the cover art for his previous albums, and now changing his, social media platforms display picture, Instagram and X, and then his bio now says update 2.20, guys. We're expecting No Signs of Weakness, and definitely it seems we are getting it, because this rollout plan seems to be, a huge one, like a big one actually. Because everyone has asked me, where did Burna Boy go? Why is he missing on his cover art for his albums, his previous albums and stuff? And everybody have just like, okay, no problem. Let's await what is to come, guys. Like, we really thought it was all this Chloe Bailey love in the atmosphere things that was the supposed to be the PR or the rollout for this album. But it seems like it seems like we're far behind. That's not exactly what is going on. That's not what is going on now. It's showing us the view. We need to know what the next thing will be. And amidst all of these guys, Burna Boy has been invited as Drake's special guest at this year's Wireless Fest in the UK. You guys also remember that last week, coming from the back of Chloe Bailey getting into the international nominees for the International Artist of the Year in the Edis Award. We also had fans saying, oh, it seems Burna Boy is using Chloe Bailey to get into the UK mainstream and news, so that when this album drops, it's not only going to be talked about and streamed in Nigeria or majorly in Nigeria. I mean, outside as well. I mean, where she's from, you can also amass the numbers and get the numbers there. Fingers crossed. We really just hope that all of this is not only PR, but maybe very soon we get to see Odogu proposing and saying, will you marry me? And until then, guys, we just keep saying congratulations to Odogu himself, and as well to Chloe for bagging the nominations, even though everyone still thinks that she's not worth it. And maybe moving on to congratulations, talking about congratulations, first we'll congratulate Asake for taking the bold step to starting his own record label, guys, and even releasing a single under his record label. But things seems to not be going quite well, not as smooth as it should be, because Tunde Phonix, his former manager, seems to be like that toxic ex that will hold your neck and be like, even though you move on, I am not moving on. I am going to be stuck in your neck like a bone. When guys are eating and your bone gets stuck in, and you have to use strong eba to push it down here. Only God knows what Asake is going to do, to get in the Phonix off his back, as he has taken it to his Instagram story to post like a lot, calling out Asake, saying he built him, he's going to take over his Instagram page and everything like that. Now, he has come out to say again, no retreat, no surrender. I know where your mom lives. I know where you live in LA. I will want you. Then, at Asake Music, if anything happens to my family. At this point, guys, it seems to be getting serious. It seems to be getting really, really serious, guys. You guys remember that Asake dropped, a single last week, Why Love, and in the first day of its release, it got over 100K sorry guys, over 300k streams. And people were like, oh, if it was under YBNL, it would have gotten more than this. This is mid. Oh, the second verse is this. A lot of controversies. Now, Abbas has taken to his ex account to say, first time since 2023, Asake dropped a song and it didn't reach #1 on the chart. What is happening? Guys, it's just quite funny that everything that's been happening to Asake lately, everyone has found a way to kind of link it back to the fact that he left YBNL and that he wants to be on his own. And how is it possible that he will do this on his own? During the weekend, I even saw a tweet that said that Asake owns the numbers, the followers, but Olamide himself owns the fan base. That is, if you're trying to detach yourself from YBNL or Olamide, you better already have that fan base for yourself, because it seems like if you're under Olamide, then it means that you are sharing the fan base. Once you leave the fan base, they're not living with you. They're staying with Bado himself. But do you guys think this is like did you guys think this is the case actually? Do you think that if you're an artist under Olamide, it means that your fan base is not your fan base now? Because the whole thing is not looking like Asake has to start from scratch now that he has left YBNL. He has to start building his own fan base, because when the numbers for the streams that I was able to garner in a day after releasing a single, Why Love came surfaced on the internet, it was like no, Asake, leaving the YBNL label really wasn't it at all. Like, it wasn't the smartest move at all. Now, Mogul Merchandise is saying, once you leave your label, or more, if you start your own, the journey, the roughs at times, but it go still soft. You need to feature one hot artist right now, and people go switch attention to him again, guys. Now, this person is trying to say, I feel like this whole comment is looking like an advice that you give to an upcoming artist, which is actually not the best for Asake right now. Because are you trying to say that Asake is an upcoming artist? Like I said earlier, it seems as though the fan base seems to be very, very loyal to the YBNL records, and now Asake needs to now build his own fan base from scratch again, because the fans seems to be like, oh, it seems like Asake is not doing something right, and in living YBNL seems to be like maybe a major mistake, or something he shouldn't have even attempted at all. Now, Godson Iyosa is saying he left Olamide now thinking he's now big. Did you really say Asake thinks he's big, or Asake is actually big? I'll leave it to you guys. I'll really, really leave it to you guys, because this is a conversation that's been going on for a while. And even when we think, we are finally moving away from it, something would definitely bring us back. Do you guys think that it's really going to be rough for Asake, starting on his own record label and just being independent? Or it's really going to be a smooth sail and it's just the beginning, and they say, do not despise the days of the little beginnings, guys. Talking about little beginnings, it seems like Ruga is going back to that, days of little beginning. You guys remember that Ruga came out one day and acknowledged the fact that ever since Whiskey reached out to him and said, guy, your songs, I love them. You said that this song has boosted his confidence, and that is, even more confident to create more and push out new music. And then he decided not to stay on the fence. So man stood with Whiskey FC, like, this is the people that I'm standing with. And now Ruga released the song on February 14, JJ. In the first day of its release, it recorded 112k streams on Spotify, guys, and the fans have been raving and talking like, Ruga, no, this is too low compared to what you will do on a normal day, guys. Now, LME is saying, you pay me for Ruga, sha. Person may be saying before I go, don't quickly stream a song as soon as it drop. You should have just picked everybody and hailed them somehow, instead of picking one part. People that use you for their own selfish interest. So this person is trying to say that you really shouldn't have come out to stand solely with one fan base or one artist and saying that this is who I stand with, because definitely it will affect his career. But you guys let me know in the chat box if you think that Ruga coming out to boldly claim that yes, it's for Whiskey FC has actually affected his career, and the fact that the PR for the song that he just released was kind of a lot tonight. I mean, this man has been raving about his singles and albums since the beginning of the year, only for him to drop and he's recording just 112k streams in the first day of its release, guys. If they can drag Asake for recording over 300k in the first day of the release, and even dragged Burna Boy for over 800k streams for Bundle Bundle when he released it. Who is Ruga that they will not drag over 100k streams? I mean, who is he that they will not drag over 100k streams? Now, Squeeze is saying, I hope they learn to stop picking sides and flow on their own. All right, I think that this is, a very like a huge advice. I mean, this person just giving me advice that if you're trying to become an artist, become an A-list artist or be that big artist, it's best that you don't pick sides. Just do your thing and just mingle with everybody, praise everybody, hail them where you should, so that things like this should not happen. But you guys let me know in the chat box if you think that Ruga coming out to say I stand with this particular fan base or this particular artist is the reason why that song didn't do like a lot of streams according to the fans in the first day of its release, or the song is actually not really up to standard, or something that would have gotten even a lot of streams in the first place, guys. Moving on to hailing everybody, being with everybody, not fighting with everybody. We know Adekunle going to be that man that when he comes on X, he will say his mind and say his mind, and that's just it. But it's also the artist that has really not been one to take sides or be on one part or say, oh, these are the people that we support or people that we do not support. Even when his wife, released an album, and in one of her songs, Miracle Worker, she mentioned that in one of her lyrics that she's unavailable like Davido. And people took to X to say, oh, she's mentioning Davido's name like she's actually cool with him. And she released a recent video on an Instagram page saying she's actually cool with Davido. Like they have, a good relationship. She's not fighting with anybody. So why would people even think? I think Adekunle Gold is also, that artist that you will not find supporting one artist and leaving the other half. Is everywhere. It will collaborate with anybody. And ever since he released his track Obimo, even before he released it, it seems like there's something that's been going on X. He will either quote Davido's tweet, reply Davido's tweet, he will just do something openly on X with Davido's tweet. And a lot of people were like, oh, this man is fansing, or oh, why is he doing this? Or he's looking for promotion, or he wants his songs to reach the top audience. So now he's accepting that Davido is bigger and all of that, guys. He even went ahead, to give the hype to Davido's upcoming album. Now, guys, the video has surfaced and a picture as well seeing Davido and Adekunle Gold in the studio jamming to his new song Obimo. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is going to come with a remix of the song, or Adekunle Gold might just be on the 5 album? Because we really have not seen Adekunle Gold released an album of his own this year. But Davido, definitely we know he has been the one all about the album since last year, and since January it's been on our necks, guys. It's like you guys would either listen to me or listen to me. You don't have a choice. And definitely at this point it seems like we do not have a choice, because Davido is in our faces right now, and it's been that one artist that has been raving so much about his album after his big songs Awoke and Fons did so well in 2024, and now it's on our next one. So you see this album, I'm bringing it to you guys, and whether you like it or not, you must listen. Now, guys, what do you think? Do you think this will be a collaboration on Obimo as a Obimo remix, or Adekunle Gold will be on the 5 album? And if really Adekunle Gold is going to be on the 5 album, we cannot wait at this point to see what it's bringing into the album, guys. And definitely, if it's Obimo remix, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think that Davido will be the best choice to choice of artist to be on the remix with Adekunle Gold for Obimo, or it should have just gone with another artist at this point. And you guys see that Adekunle Gold hyping up Davido's album, like Davido's 5 with the fire emoji. What exactly is going on there? This people should stop keeping us in the dark and just come out straight and let us know. Is this a collab on the album, or we're going to get an Obimo remix? Because this is a song that everyone on X and internet has been talking about and saying, oh, this is classic, this is very good. I'm talking about classic music, guys. Do you guys notice that our artists now, it seems like most of them want to start giving us classic songs, like songs that even if you listen to it in 2-3 years to come, you still feel the same way? Because at this point it seems everybody just wants to be like Oxley. They don't want to be just the rave of the moment. They want a song that you would listen to and evergreen. It sounds the same in yes. I'm talking about classic songs and evergreen songs. We have 10s already. You guys know our award winning Grammy award winner Twali Mama. Ever since she won the Grammy, and congratulations to her left and right, center, we really have not heard anything about, then she's been on the low, probably, just talking in all the joy and, happiness from winning the Grammy the second time, guys. Now, Tems has become the first female African artist to have a song earn 1 billion streams on Spotify, guys. Wait for you. Hey, God, I beg, oh, this woman just keeps winning. I mean, the year just barely started. It's not even 3 months. It's not even done with, the first quarter of the year. And woman is already winning. Talk about, the boss babe herself, the lady, big babe doing her thing, guys. And now she's the first, female African artist to have a song that has earned 1 billion streams, sorry, on Spotify, guys. And Love Me Jeje was the song that she used to win the Grammy. And I was saying something about classic songs. She's that artist that will give classic songs, She's the one that would, give you those songs, and you just listen to her songs and go back again and know that you feel the same way when you listen to her songs. And now Wait for You featuring Drake and, feature has earned 1 billion streams on Spotify, guys. And she's the first female African artist. Now talking about the conversation, imagine among the women, do you think that Tems should already just hit that #1 spot at this point, and then every other artist just follows, or there's still going to be a review, or it's not even up for debate at all? She's already, the #1 at this point, and nobody should, even try to compete with that spot with that. Let us know your thoughts. You guys should not forget to always drop your opinion in the chat box, guys, and also always let us know where it is you're watching us from. And wrapping up the news, guys, that will be all for the morning. Thank you so much for sticking with us till this very moment, guys. I remain your host, Trigger. Signing out now. Do not stop this week. I love you guys, and I'll see you again. Bye.